Time, sir.
Hey, Gus, how are you?
Well,
Yes, Daniel.
I do. Because you guys committed a crime just a little bit ago when you was in here. Need to see your driver's license. Kansas is a stop and ID state. I have a right to ask for that.
You're saying that I'm being charged with a crime.
No, a citation. A misdemeanor, and it is a citation.
Fire me then. I have free speech. This is a public entity. You want to go down that road?
does that make me your assistant?
Yes. Hello. I have the email that you needed. Is there any way that you could like come look at it or? I cannot. I'm not gonna hand you my phone.
Can you screenshot and email it?
Do you want me to send it to you in an email? Okay. Hold on one second.
Time, sir.
Hey, Gus, how are you?
Well,
Yes, Daniel.
I do. Because you guys committed a crime just a little bit ago when you was in here. Need to see your driver's license. Kansas is a stop and ID state. I have a right to ask for that. Because you have committed a crime. The crime you committed is interference with public office. And if you would like to read the statute, I'll show it to you. The minute you asked that lady who was doing business in here why she gave her driver's license, you broke the law.
Oh, so then you're gonna arrest Lawrence
Nope, I'm not
and them
arresting
because
anybody.
they did the same thing?
They've been charged with the same thing.
Ah, okay. Well, go ahead and try to charge me. That's
But
cool.
I do need to see your driver's license.
I'm not gonna give you my driver's license, but I will leave.
I'm exacting a stop here. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if you don't believe in the statute, right here.
Okay.
You can refuse to give me your driver's
I'll
license.
give you my driver's
But-
license because you say that I've committed a crime.
You have.
But I'm telling you right now, Joe. Woo,
Nicole, when you came in here and you asked, if they asked for your driver's license, you didn't have to give it. But when you accosted that other lady about giving hers, you broke the law.
I literally just said that I'm not giving them my license, and
And then you
that
turned to the other
I
lady who
said,
had given it and asked
I
her
have
to
it
give
on recording, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch it, so that's fine. But
It's fine.
let
The
me
lady,
find my license.
the lady said that you guys want to know why she gave hers.
I can't ask her why she gave her driver's license. That's against the law.
She is doing business, and the business.
It doesn't matter. All I did was ask her why she gave her driver's license.
That's the only.
You're saying that I'm being charged with a crime.
No, a citation. A misdemeanor, and it is a citation.
Okay, and when have I been charged with that?
The paperwork is with the county attorney, but when you were here, the people in the clerk's office complained that you interrupted their business.
Gotcha. And
So
so you have filed those charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and are those charges filed against Dr. Spies as well?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. And so today when you threatened to file charges on Nicole, did those charges actually get filed?
It is a citation, sir, but yes, I am writing them citations.
So you are actually writing them citations, huh?
Yes, sir, and if you would like, I can explain you the grounds for that.
Please do.
Okay. We had a lady in here who was doing business she had to have fingerprints taken so that she could apply for a position with the school system. Okay. I can't give you her name, but that was her purpose for being in here.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, she gave her identification.
Okay.
John and Nicole came in, and they refused to give their identification, which is perfectly fine. They can do that. That's their right. But they asked the lady why she was given her identification. And when the lady, after they left, the lady said,
No, hold on just a moment.
Questions.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But the lady who they had asked her why she gave up her ID asked us after Nicole and John had left, can they do that? And I said, well, did you feel like they were interrupting your business? And she said yes. So that justified the citation to them.
Okay, so, and what exactly did Nicole and John do?
They asked her why she was giving up her identification after they refused to give up theirs.
Got you. So they just asked her why. They didn't harass her about it or anything?
I can't say that they did.
But all right, guys, this is Dreaded Accountability Live.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
We're at the Elk County Courthouse, and Justin's recording as well. You can see the doctor over here starting his own stream. And this is the Elk County Commission meeting that we're going to today.
We have a couple of more prepared. We need to approve the minutes from June 3rd, June 10th, and June 24th. Assume we need to do them all separately, don't we, Gary? Yes.
June 24th and July 8th.
June 24th and July 8th. We don't have the 3rd and the 10th. Oh, okay. Mr. Chairman. Public forum. Anybody?
I'm not familiar with what that means. Do we get time to speak right now? Is that what it means?
Wait, Master. It might be dangerous. You go first.
I'd like to speak.
Do you have a small lot of time?
Say again.
Give me 5 minutes, please.
Per person?
Where do we speak from?
Just right there. Right there, you're good. Stand and speak.
5 minutes per person?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, well, my name is Dr. Justin Spees, and I'd like to bring a couple of things to your attention that are going on here in Elk County. The first one is the county attorney, Jill Gillette, has been lying in court about me and one of my friends about having medical information for someone involved in a trial that we do not possess, never had.
The truth shall set you free!
She's also said that we put it out online, which again is false because we don't have it, never had it. And she freely lied about that on the Zoom hearing for that case of Robert Walker being unlawfully arrested here. And the only way anybody found out about the medical information that she's referring to is because she talked about it in the hearing. Nobody would have even known had she not talked about it. The second thing I want to bring to your attention here is that your sheriff and his deputy Love, sitting right back there, have brought bogus bullshit charges against me and my friend Michael here for supposedly interrupting the business of people here in the courthouse. They said that the two ladies working across there made statements that we were intimidating those women to stop them from doing their work there. But we have the whole thing recorded. Nothing could be further from the truth. The ladies were nice to us. We were nice to them. We were friendly. In fact, they were bringing us messages. People were calling in on our live stream. They were bringing us messages, being totally friendly. We were joking around with them. So either those friendly, kind ladies across the hall are lying that we're intimidating them, or you got a sheriff and a deputy that'll just pull bullshit fucking charges because they don't.
Sir, I'd like to rise to point of order.
What is it?
I'd like to call point of order.
Of what?
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
I believe on the street the other day, I was threatened with a lawsuit. And I believe once that happens, this should be.
So I don't really care
Sorry,
about that.
point of order, sir. Point of order, sir. This is public comment period. It's not a period of time for the commissioners to lecture the public. Let the public speak.
I don't really care about any lawsuits that have been brought to you. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying here. So what I was saying is either they're.
Point of order. Point of order. This is the public comment period. The commission has opened the public comment period, and you must allow public comment.
Is it because I said fuck? Is it because I said fuck?
Yeah, if we can drop the profanity.
So I can't say fuck? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say you can't.
What other words can I say? Can I say shit?
Attorney, please advise.
Can I say cunt? Can I say bitch?
Good grief.
Could we go ahead, just finish up?
I would have finished what I was saying if you guys didn't stop me because I said fuck. It's a word.
I was just gonna ask you to be respectful of the ladies in the room.
Is that disrespectful?
Well,
You know what I find disrespectful, and I wish you guys would find it disrespectful as well, is that you got a sheriff.
Point of order. Address your comments to the
that have
commission.
made charges against me, lied about what I was doing in here, and brought charges against me. I find that disrespectful, more so than any word like fuck would ever do. Get some bullshit charges on you and see how that affects you, and see if you think that's disrespectful, and see if I give a fuck about saying the word fuck in here. The third thing that I want to bring to your guys' attention, and by the way, we got that whole interaction on video, start to finish. The third thing I want to bring to your attention, Commissioner Doug here, is an asshole. He was asked a question by a constituent at the parade, or I'm sorry, by a citizen at the parade.
And you threatened lawsuit.
Basically wanted to fight.
And you threatened me off the
Why are
lawsuit,
you
sir.
interrupting me? Why are you interrupting me?
Did you not threaten me with a lawsuit?
Why are you interrupting? Not that I'm aware of, but why are you interrupting me?
It's on film, look it up.
Hey, Doug.
I don't want to talk to you.
That will conclude the microphone.
I want to talk to you.
I got a question.
I don't want to talk to
You,
I don't want to talk to you.
Sir, you're a county commissioner.
Yes, sir.
And you're out in public. You have an ordinance here apparently that requires people to ID before they can get in the courthouse. Do you not realize that's a Fourth Amendment violation? Do you know your sheriff requires IDs to run for wants and warrants before he'll even come out and talk to you? That's a Fourth Amendment violation you can surely recognize, can't you?
Maybe you didn't understand me. Did you not understand me, sir?
No, did you understand me?
Okay then,
Okay.
get away.
You're out in public.
Get away.
You're out in public, sir. You're out in public.
Get away.
Sir, you're out in public and I'm asking legitimate questions.
Get away.
You're a county commissioner who apparently has an ordinance in place that we have to surrender our rights to get into the public building.
Go talk to the sheriff.
The sheriff has put it off on you guys, saying that you guys passed the ordinance in 2010 or 11 as a result of some threat.
So do you support
That's what we're told.
Do you support it?
Do you support that?
I'm not talking to you, boys.
Do you support giving up
Get
your
lost.
rights to
Get
get into a
lost.
public building?
Get lost!
Sir, we're out in public. I'm sorry
Get
that you're
lost.
upset, but you're a commissioner. You're a public servant.
I'm a public servant. Get
Right.
lost. I don't want to talk to you.
That's your public servant, guys. He's running unopposed this year. It's too bad that somebody else didn't run, maybe. But really, we need to understand, are you going to do something about these Fourth Amendment rights violations here in Elk County? You have citizens that are being persecuted for no reason.
Are you a citizen of Elk County?
Well, I'm a citizen of the country.
Why are you so Elk County?
I'm an American.
You're not from Elk
and I'm
County.
here. Well, your citizens have asked us to come down here
Which
because of the
one?
rights
All the rest
violation.
of us Which one?
And that's the problem. You guys all want to know who so that you can persecute them. There you go.
Yeah, I absolutely do. Freedom of speech is for everybody, not just for Elk County or.
Here's one of your citizens telling you that freedom of speech is for everybody. Are you going to rescind some of these Fourth Amendment violations, sir? That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking is that some of those Fourth Amendment violations get rescinded.
I ain't doing shit.
You're not going to rescind those. Okay. So this man is willing to completely violate his oath to the Constitution by not rescinding an obvious Fourth Amendment violation and continuing to support it. So when we finally bring the suit, we can go ahead and name him as well. Thank you, Doug Hendricks.
Get up.
So, what's that, hold on a second, Doug, what's that gotta do with what I'm saying?
You need to be dealing with our counsel, Mr. Paul D.
You specifically did not want to address, he asked you a Fourth Amendment question about this courthouse right here, and you basically wanted to fight him in the street.
I did not answer your question, sir.
Exactly.
I'm not going to.
You were an aggressive, hostile asshole.
I'm that way.
For a
And I'm not gonna answer your question again.
Then why are you, I'm just reporting it right here, why are you getting so defensive about it if you're that way? This should be no news, this should be, hey, that's Doug, man. Doug wants to fight people that say, why don't you
I didn't want to fight anybody.
You acted like you wanted to fight him, Doug.
I didn't. Act what you want, say what you want. You put your words in my mouth.
Asshole. You made yourself available to the citizens, and when someone asks you a legitimate question about Fourth Amendment.
What part of Elk County do you live in?
Right here in this courthouse, you immediately turned into.
What part of Elk County do you live in?
Asshole. What part of Elk County do you live in, Doug?
Right here.
What part is that?
2 miles out of town, sir.
2 miles out of town. What part specifically?
You're not a citizen of Elk County, sir.
What difference does it make?
It makes a lot.
Does it?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Really? Does it mean I gotta stop talking, Doug? Is that what it means? Does it mean that I can't
Right,
recognize
5 minutes
a
up,
Fourth
Jacob.
Amendment violation? Is that what that means? Is my 5 minutes up? Does that count all the interruptions that I've had as well? Do I get that time back?
I'm gonna give you a little leeway. I'm
Thank
not,
you, I
I'm not.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Just,
And I'll take that time to say here one more time how big of a fucking asshole you are, Doug.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome. And I appreciate you interrupting me. I appreciate you wanting to know if I'm a citizen of this county during my time to speak. And I'll repeat, I wish you guys were as upset about fake fucking charges in here as me calling Doug an asshole right now. Appreciate it.
thank you. Yes, sir.
My name is Michael, and I'm with Lawrence Accountability.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I brought some documents here. You all have received this email, and are you the counsel? Is your name Paul Dean?
Correct.
I'll provide these to you.
Thank you.
I've made core requests, and I've suggested the dismissal of the case against Robert Walker for obvious constitutional violations. There have been no threats made. Here's the core request. And there has been no response to the request for the Sheriff Department's policy manual. And I've been informed that one does not exist, and the commission has actually been asked to purchase one. So if that is in fact true, then I would challenge that we have an issue with your Sheriff's Department lying to people saying that one does exist when they're actually asking you guys to purchase one. Is that correct?
No, sir.
No, they haven't come to you and talked to you about a requisition to purchase one.
We don't know what you're talking about,
Don't know what
sir.
I'm talking about, okay. And then the core request that I've submitted for the policy manual should be easily fulfilled if the policy manual does in fact exist. That letter there was sent to Judge Rickey. However, understanding his position, he's not able to receive that letter. And maybe until after the case. But I'm going to quote from this letter. I am writing you this evening due to serious allegations made by the Elk County Attorney, Jill Gillette, during the July 18th pretrial hearing in the above referenced case. This is 2023 CR 00029, State v. Robert Walker Jr. In her attempt to disguise her own failures to disclose discovery information to the defense, but in also to leverage her office in a scheme of retaliation, Ms. Gillette chose to levy several accusations such as interference with judicial process, jury tampering, and harassing court staff and court officers. Ms. Gillette even took the unusual step of claiming a release of information by the defense attorney, another officer of the court. Now, your deputies back here created an arrest out of thin air, out of a Fourth Amendment violation that you apparently have an ordinance on file for. I've been told repeatedly by your sheriff deputies that there's an ordinance, but nobody can provide that ordinance. I'd like to see the authority that you're using to lock down the courthouse the way you are and not allow entry into the public building. I've made that request a number of times and nobody's been able to fulfill it. So can you now tell me the authority you have to lock down this building and demand to know the name of the person, the business that they have, and oftentimes even where they're from?
That has been in place for.
I don't care how long it's been in place, sir. I need to see
He
the
has a
ordinance, I
question,
need
Paul.
to see the authority.
It's the first time, I believe it's put in place by the district court.
Yeah.
The district court has no authority here, sir. The district court has authority over only the
I'm not
courtroom.
here to have an argument.
Your chief judge, I'll just tell you, your chief judge has authority extending to the doors of the courtroom itself. That is proven law. It's been argued in the 7th district already, and Chief Judge McCaughery has had to concede. It will soon be argued in the Johnson County district, and Chief Judge there will also concede. And in this district, you will also concede. Are you just continuing on with business there? You're not even gonna pay attention to any of this?
I'm listening.
I want it to be known that your commissioner, instead of paying attention to important issues here, is actually just working on to other business signing forms that are unrelated to the public's business. You have 4th Amendment violations happening here. As a result, you also have 1st Amendment violations going on here. You have individual police officers assaulting people. You have a deputy here claiming that he's gonna create charges out of somebody's feelings. I demand to know what charges have been filed against me. I've been told by Deputy Love repeatedly that I have a misdemeanor charge of interference with court process or a public process. So I demand to know what charges are filed against me. Deputy, what charges are filed against me?
I'm going to say no comment. It's still an actively investigated case. I can't talk about it.
You told me the other day that charges were filed in the court and sent to Jill Gillette. Is that not accurate?
Then I suppose you'd have to question her.
Is that not accurate?
I just answered your question.
Is that an
Ask her.
accurate statement?
Excuse me, sir, you had some other, the commission has no control of the sheriff's department, separate department, elected officials. They have no interaction with.
Mr. Dean, I'm gonna name them all.
Okay.
Do you understand? And I'm gonna name you with them if you're gonna sit here and excuse them. They're committed. Your deputy
I'm not
here,
excusing anything. What I'm saying is, this body, who you're addressing in public comment, does not have any direct authority over the
Fair
sheriff's
enough.
personnel
fair
or
enough.
their
Some
conduct
things are gonna
or
change
what
around
gets
here. As
filed
I
in
told
the
Deputy Love, I will
courthouse.
bring a camp trailer down here and I will camp out in Elk County. And I do roll armed, so I won't be assaulted or messed with like that. But some things are gonna change down here and you're gonna start treating your citizens with respect. All of them, not just your chosen few. Understand that, and believe me when I say it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Anybody else?
I'll be much quicker, I promise you. Obviously, you'll see that I'm only filming myself right now.
Okay.
Not that it seems to matter, and I think that there is a little bit of a tie-in that the county needs to be aware of because of whatever immunity, and if these sheriffs are going to charge me with a crime, like they said they were, and they released those records technically, of standing next to someone, and I was open and admitted about that, then it ultimately, when that case ends up going through, it is going to cost this county. I have all of that interaction recorded. I stood next to my friend. I was open about the fact that I went with my friend just to offer her moral support, and they charged me with a crime. I spoke to no one except for my friend, the lady that was behind the desk, and Deputy Love when he came in, and Deputy Love is on record saying that he has filed charges against me for interference in a public office. I don't talk to anyone. So I just want it to be known that even standing next to someone in this county, trying to do things the right way, I'm not trying to record any of you. I'm not trying to get in any of your faces. But it doesn't matter even if you stand next to them, that they're going to charge you. And ultimately, when that case ends up going forward, it does become a county issue because of immunity, and our county is the one who ends up paying those charges. That's all I have to say.
The law enforcement officers will lose their licenses though.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Jonathan Dupuy.
Jonathan what?
Dupuy.
Dupuy, okay.
I went to school, raised in Longton.
Okay, well, I got the other, got Mike, and got the doctor here, so I didn't hear you say your name. Thank you.
Harry, we've never met, but we had a very negative interaction with Doug this past weekend. the other weekend.
Hey, how's it going? Good, thanks. Hey, I learned the other day from Deputy Love here that he was charging me with something, and I was just wondering what that would be, and if I could get the charging document and any citation that would entail.
I wouldn't have it unless it's check with the county attorney, see if they've turned anything in yet. That'd be the next door over.
County attorney. Okay, thank you.
Oh, she's behind a buzzer.
Looks like it.
A ring doorbell even.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going?
We've,
Okay. Question. I learned from, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. He made no reaction whatsoever. I learned from Deputy Love last week that he was charging me with some charge here, and I haven't gotten any paperwork, so I was wondering if I could get the charging documents or citation or whatever that would entail, please.
He told us it was submitted to you. I've been charged as well, apparently.
Yeah, both of us. We'd like to see.
He's told us a number of times that it's being submitted to the district attorney's office. We'd like to know what we're charged with.
Okay, I'll need your names.
Sure.
And
Yep, sure. My name is Justin Spees.
Spees.
Yep.
SPI.
I can write it down if you'd like. Would that be?
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
I think she's a little confused, isn't she? I bet there's no charges here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
Well, the perfect thing is we're gonna find out from her here in just a second.
Yeah.
And then they're still downstairs.
Yep. And so, you think if I write my name here, you could take this and go see if there's some charges there? Is that what
Yeah,
this is?
I'll have to look in the computer and see if
Okay.
if it's been filed yet. If it's not been filed yet, then I don't have access
Well,
to it.
Deputy Love was pretty clear that he had written it up and given it to you, and there's apparently witness statements and such. This is things we're being told by Deputy Love. We don't know what's going on.
You want me to put your name down, Michael?
Yes, please.
I'll be right back.
All right, you got your names?
Yeah.
All right,
And so,
do you have any
are
way
you-
for me to contact you?
Are you an attorney? Oh, that's no.
We're gonna
No,
be.
I'm not the attorney, I'm just the.
What's your name?
Secretary, my name is Jennifer Stark.
Okay, Jennifer, we'll wait right here. We need to know this information. We've been told repeatedly we've been charged by the sheriff's deputy, and he's told us repeatedly that he's brought it to this office specifically. So we need to know.
Right.
Just a quick search or something.
But if I mean, if it's not in the computer yet, then I don't have
Ma'am,
access to it.
ma'am, we're living under threat of arrest right now,
Well,
day to day.
That's fine. Would you at least check?
Yeah, I'll check.
Is it something as simple as like you could do it right now, or do you need some time, or what?
Yeah, it'll take a few minutes to
That's fine.
check.
Yeah.
A few minutes is great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah. Right here. Okay, you know, us, that politeness right there will get us charged.
Well, if it's the wrong person, right? Her phone's ringing off the hook.
I just think it's so damn unfortunate that you just come around like I'm blind and stop.
Miss Gillette, would you and Deputy Love care to comment on what we've been charged with?
There are no comments on any pending or ongoing investigations.
Is
You
there-
guys need to leave the courthouse, and you should not be recording in the judicial areas.
Ma'am, we're
under-
allowed.
She's a lying ass bitch.
areas
Ma'am, we're
under
allowed to
judicial
record
orders.
here, and I'm sorry that you
We're
don't
not
understand
we're
that.
not- we're wanting
You're not
to
willing
charge
to comment on our charges? They're not gonna comment on our charges. It sounds like,
They keep calling it an investigation.
yeah, so it sounds like we are being investigated, in fact. And the idea that we can be ejected from this area is a little insane. We're gonna wait for an answer, because if we've actually been charged with a crime, we're gonna find out today, possible, and we can obviously prove that that's not the case. So, Ms. Gillette, we'd really like to know what
No
we've been
comment.
charged
I've
with.
told you no comment. Do not harass or stall.
Ma'am, I'm asking you questions. We've been apparently charged with a crime, and nobody wants to tell us what we've been charged with. Why is that? I mean, Deputy Love says we've been charged with 22-15 or 21-5922.
Why are you lying about us in court? We don't have that medical stuff.
You
know it.
disclosed the medical records,
You
not
disclosed
us.
it yourself, Jill. We don't have it now. We didn't have it then. Therefore, we never disseminated it. But there you are lying about it right there in court. Is that allowed?
That's
Is that allowed,
that's a pretty
Jill?
serious
You
You
offense.
guys
just
should
lie?
not be filming
Why
in a
not?
judicial
Oh,
area.
I thought it was the
There are
court.
rules
Isn't-
not to
yeah,
film
the
in
court-
judicial
Yeah,
areas.
this is a
We're not in the court.
constitutional right
We're
that
like
you
right
guys down
outside
here
the
are gonna have to
bathroom.
understand.
I've told you I have no comment. If you don't stop
We
following
can
me, I
continue
will
to
charge
ask
you with
questions.
stalking.
You're gonna
We
charge
can
us with
continue to ask
stalking.
questions,
You're gonna
Jill.
charge us with
You lied
stalking.
about us in court. We'd like to know why.
Yeah.
There's
It's a
clear
legitimate
video
question.
evidence that we didn't disclose the records, that you were the one that in fact disclosed the records in open court.
And you lied right there.
And Deputy Love is claiming that we're charged,
You lied to the court.
but we
and
can't
you
produce
lied-
any charges.
Sound disputation.
You lied about us.
Deputy Love just asked
We
her
don't
if
lie
he.
about you, Jill.
Deputy
Why are you
Love,
lying
hey,
about us?
Deputy Love just asked her if she wanted us arrested, and she shook her head no. Did you guys see that? So nobody wants to tell us if we're charged or not.
Well, maybe this time.
Are you gonna wait here? I wanna go downstairs and